Hey guys, welcome back to Elvis Car Reviews. I hope that every single one of you is having a beautiful day. In today's video, we're going to take the Audi Rs5 for a small cruise, just to drive. So you will see a few flybys, and I'm pretty much gonna drive the car and give you a POV of what it is like to drive an Audi Rs5. I'm driving the car in auto mode, which I think is one of the best modes to drive the car in, because when you put it in normal mode, I mean, the car is very uneventful. It just drives like a regular Audi A5. But when you put it in dynamic mode or sport mode, I mean, the car really wants to go. You can't enjoy normal traffic. When you put it in auto mode though, the car will figure out when you want power. Like when you're just driving normal, it will behave like it is in normal mode, and when you want to floor it, all you have to do is floor it, and in a few seconds or tenths of a second, the car will figure out what you want to do, drop into the right gear, and off you go. So that's why I like driving it in auto mode. One of my favorite display actually is not this one, it is the navigation system display. The reason why I like it is because when I'm trying to get focused on driving, I don't want to be looking at the other monitor to check out where I'm going or the GPS location. With this monitor right here, the navigation is right in front of me. The downside about it is the speed counter is tiny and it goes to the corner, so you really have to take a look to see how fast you are going. One of the downside of putting it in navigation mode is it only gives you the speedometer and then the rev counter. It doesn't give you your torque and power output. If you switch, then it gives you a giant speedometer, and then you have your torque and power output. If you care about it or you want to know how much power or what percentage of the power you're using, then you should put it in you should keep it in that mode. But so right now, for example, I'm doing 42 miles per hour, only using 4% of the power and 28% of the torque. I mean, this car has a twin turbo V6 engine making 450 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque. So it's a pretty torquey engine, especially for those from those twin turbos. "62 miles per hour, and we're only using 9 to 10% of the power and 24% of the torque. This car is just super stable in the corners. I mean, it gives you confidence to take corners at incredible speed. I mean, the all-wheel drive quattro system by Audi is one of the best all-wheel drive system out there. It is incredible. Okay, well, let's go. Jesus. Damn. This car will not stop to amaze me, man. It is just crazy. I mean, the way it takes off when you floor it. And that wasn't even full throttle. I mean, I was afraid to do full throttle. It is an adrenaline filled ride. This thing takes corner just very well. The suspension are a little too bumpy for my taste though, but I understand it's a sports car. Okay, you ready? Honk! feelings have changed about the car. I still love it. I mean, you know, it still impresses me every time I get on it. The only downside is I kind of got used to the power. In a car of this price point, you expect a certain amount of power and a certain amount of pulling power, which I kind of easily got used to in this car. It doesn't really startle me. I mean, I'm still impressed the way it's able to pull, but I'm kind of used to the power. And one of the things I believe Audi did a disfavor to this vehicle was giving it only 450 horsepower. Now, don't get me wrong. For the way they made all of it work is impressive, because for only 450 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque, this thing is still capable of doing a 3.7 seconds 0 to 60. That's impressive. And 11.9 12-second quarter mile. So that's very impressive for the vehicle. But I feel like this car should have had maybe 500 or 520 horsepower, just like the S8, you know, the 2013 or 15 S8 gets. So one of the, you know, the little concern I have with the car is I got used to the power. And when you look at option out there, the cheapest way to get some power and the one with the most gain is the APR Tune Stage 1, which gives you like 40 horsepower, 48 I think. I mean, it bumps the power to 498 horsepower. The Stage 2 only adds you like an additional 20 or 30 horsepower, and it costs a little, you know, much more. It comes with a downpipe and stuff like that. The best way to really get some power out of this car is to upgrade the turbo. That's literally the best way to get some power out of this car. So and you know, that will be done soon. It will be done soon. Like my goal with this car, like I've said, is to reach 650 horsepower, and the only way to do it is, you know, do the regular bolt-on, like, you know, upgraded exhaust, downpipe, tune, and then upgraded turbos, like really little larger turbos in a car that will get me to where I want to be. So that's pretty much the goal with this car. But after about 8 months of ownership, I still don't regret my purchasing decision. The car still, you know, I mean, the good thing is it's a great all-arounder. This would be a perfect daily driver vehicle because it responds well in any terrain, any weather. It's just incredible. The Audi Quattro system is very good. I mean, I actually tested it once. I took it out to go, like on my way to go switch the tires, remove the summer tires to put the winter tires. It was snowing, and despite the fact that I had summer tires, the car did fantastic because of the Quattro all-wheel drive system. So it's a great all-arounder. It's just a shame that I'm not driving. It's not my daily driver though. I'm not driving it all. Maybe next year I will probably try to use it as a daily driver. This car just makes you do some crazy stuff because it's so confident expiring that you think you are a Formula 1 driver. I do not recommend anyone to do what I just did. This 2019 Dodge Challenger Fiatback 1320 edition. Okay, we won that the Challenger, but that was a pretty good race. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you are stopping by for the first time, do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next upload.